These are the 18 most unique filming locations featured in famous movies that you can visit around the world. Number 18. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. The world's largest salt flat, Salar de Uyuni, is a dazzling white desert that turns into a giant reflective mirror when covered in water. Featured as the planet Crate in Star Wars: The Last Jedi, its vast, uninterrupted horizon creates the illusion of infinity, making it feel as though you're walking on clouds or stepping into another dimension. At night, the mirrored surface reflects the Milky Way, giving you the sense of floating in space. Number 17. Meteora, Greece. Meteora is famous for its ancient monasteries perched atop giant rock pillars that rise from the earth like mystical towers. In Game of Thrones, it inspired the floating fortress of the Vale, creating a setting that felt unreachable and surreal. These monasteries, built hundreds of years ago, required monks to climb rope ladders or be hoisted up in baskets. Number 16. Wadi Rum, Jordan. Wadi Rum, also known as the Valley of the Moon, is a vast desert with red sands, towering rock formations, and dramatic cliffs that resemble the surface of Mars. Its surreal extraterrestrial landscape has made it the go-to location for filmmakers needing an alien planet vibe. In The Martian, Wadi Rum convincingly stood in as the red planet, while its canyons and dunes also appeared in Star Wars. The desert's shifting colors during sunrise and sunset make it feel even more unreal. Number 15. Skaftafell Ice Cave, Iceland. The ice caves of Skaftafell in Iceland are natural wonders, formed under glaciers with walls of electric blue ice. The translucent blue ceilings and frozen formations change yearly as glaciers melt and reform, making each cave unique. Game of Thrones used them to depict the icy land beyond the wall. These caves only exist in winter, when the glaciers stabilize enough for explorers. Number 14. Antelope Canyon, USA. Antelope Canyon in Arizona is a narrow slot canyon shaped by wind and water over thousands of years, with smooth sandstone walls that flow like liquid. It's featured in The Tree of Life and countless other movies for its ethereal, almost dreamlike appearance. Light beams filter through openings in the canyon's roof, creating glowing shafts of light that dance on the undulating walls. Walking through it feels like being inside a living sculpture. Number 13. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is made up of 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns that look like they were handcrafted by ancient giants. It served as inspiration and filming grounds for Hellboy 2, where it enhanced the film's mythical and fantastical atmosphere. Formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago, the causeway's geometric precision makes it appear alien or magical. Number 12. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Ethiopia's Danakil Depression is one of the hottest and most alien-looking places on Earth. Its acidic hot springs, neon green pools, and yellow sulfur fields make it look like an uninhabitable planet. Although not featured in mainstream Hollywood films, Dalal has been used in documentaries and sci-fi projects inspired by alien worlds due to its unearthly, toxic appearance. The bubbling geothermal landscape and vibrant colors are a mix of beauty and danger, resembling a real-life alien world. Number 11. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, China. Zhangjiajie's towering sandstone pillars rise like ancient natural skyscrapers. These gravity-defying rock formations inspired the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. The park's dramatic cliffs, lush greenery, and cloud-filled valleys create an ethereal atmosphere that feels both surreal and dreamlike. Over millions of years, erosion shaped these pillars, giving them their jagged and otherworldly appearance. Number 10. Maya Bay, Thailand. This pristine bay became world famous after its role in The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. With crystal clear waters and limestone cliffs, it represents paradise on Earth. However, the film's popularity led to environmental damage, resulting in conservation efforts and its temporary closure for restoration. Number 9. Skellig Michael, Ireland. This rugged island off the coast of Ireland served as the mystical hideout of Luke Skywalker in Star Wars: The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. With its steep, craggy cliffs and ancient stone monastery perched at the top, Skellig Michael feels otherworldly. Getting there requires a boat ride over often choppy waters, adding to the remote and mystical aura. Number 8. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. The emerald green lakes and cascading waterfalls of Plitvice served as a magical backdrop for Chronicles of Narnia Prince Caspian. This national park is one of Croatia's most famous attractions, with its natural beauty and crystal clear waters. With 16 interconnected lakes and wooden footbridges, it looks like a real-life fantasy world. Number 7. Dubrovnik, Croatia. With its medieval walls and terracotta rooftops, Dubrovnik's old town became the perfect setting for King's Landing in Game of Thrones. The city's limestone streets and stunning coastal views make it feel like a real-life fantasy world. Beyond its Hollywood fame, Dubrovnik is a UNESCO-listed gem with centuries of history. Number 6. Mata Mata, New Zealand. Nestled in the rolling green hills of New Zealand's North Island, Mata Mata is home to the famous Hobbiton movie set. The set was originally built for The Lord of the Rings and was reconstructed for the Hobbit films. becoming a permanent attraction. The picturesque landscape with its lush pastures and quaint hobbit holes brings J.R.R. Tolkien's world to life. Number 5. Angel Falls, Venezuela. The world's highest waterfall, Angel Falls, was the inspiration for Paradise Falls in Pixar's Up. Though no real filming took place here, Pixar animators visited Angel Falls to study its scenery for the film. The remote, jungle-clad setting adds to its mystical beauty, making it one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. Number 4. Preikestolen, Norway. Also known as Preacher's Pulpit, this cliff in Norway was featured in Mission Impossible Fallout. In the movie, Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt, fights on the edge of the cliff in a thrilling action scene. Its dramatic height and breathtaking scenery make it a must-visit for adventure lovers and film fans alike. Number 3. Petra, Jordan. The ancient city of Petra, carved into rose-red cliffs, gained cinematic fame in Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. The most famous structure, Al-Khazna, is an architectural masterpiece that leaves visitors in awe. Beyond its Hollywood connection, Petra is one of the world's most significant archaeological sites. Number 2. The Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. These dramatic cliffs in County Clare were used as the setting for the Horcrux Cave in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Rising 700 feet above the Atlantic, they offer some of the most breathtaking coastal views in Europe. With their rugged beauty and cinematic history, they remain a magical destination. Number 1. Salzburg, Austria. The rolling green hills and charming cityscape of Salzburg provided the perfect backdrop for the sound of music. The famous opening scene, where Maria twirls in the hills singing, was filmed in the lush meadows of the Salzkammergut region. The Mirabell Gardens, where the Fontrapp children danced along the steps, is one of the most visited spots in Salzburg.
Here are the 9 weirdest traditional dishes from around the world that you probably have never heard of. Number 9. Fried tarantula in Cambodia. This deep-fried snack became popular during the Khmer Rouge regime, when food was scarce and locals turned to insects for sustenance. Fried tarantulas are crunchy on the outside with a soft, gooey inside, particularly in the abdomen, where the spider's eggs and innards are found. Nowadays, it's considered a delicacy and a favorite among adventurous tourists. Number 8. Shiokara in Japan. Shiokara is a Japanese dish made from small pieces of seafood, marinated in a viscous paste of their own fermented guts. The mixture is intensely salty with a flavor described as a cross between strong cheese and fish sauce. Shiokara is typically eaten with a small sip of strong alcohol such as sake. Number 7. Mopane worms, Southern Africa. Mopane worms, actually caterpillars, are a popular protein source across Southern Africa. They're typically boiled, sun-dried, and eaten as a snack or added to stews. The worms have a crunchy texture on the outside and a soft, chewy interior. Packed with nutrients, they are an essential part of the diet in rural areas. Number 6. Kash in Armenia. Kash is a traditional Armenian soup made from cow's feet and tripe, simmered for hours until gelatinous. The soup is often eaten as a hearty breakfast dish, particularly in the winter, to warm up from the inside out. It's typically served with garlic, vinegar, and dried lavish bread for dipping. Kash is considered a hangover cure and is often consumed after a night out. Number 5. Escargot in France. Escargot, or snails, are a beloved delicacy in France, typically cooked with garlic butter and parsley. The snails are removed from their shells, cleaned and prepared in a way that gives them a tender, chewy texture. While the idea of eating snails may seem shocking to some, the taste is mild, and the dish is often a highlight in French fine dining. It's usually served as an appetizer with bread for dipping. Number 4. Huitlacoche in Mexico. Huitlacoche, also known as corn smut or Mexican truffle, is a fungus that grows on corn. It's considered a delicacy in Mexico, where it's used in quesadillas, soups, and other dishes. The fungus turns the kernels into large, grayish-blue bulbous galls, which have an earthy, mushroom-like flavor. Number 3. Stargazy pie in England. Stargazy pie is a traditional Cornish dish made with baked fish, where the fish heads poke out of the pie crust, appearing to gaze up at the sky. The pie is made with pilchards, eggs, potatoes, and mustard, and the fish heads are left intact to release oils into the pie during baking. Stargazy pie is eaten during the winter festival of Tom Bawcock's Eve, commemorating a legendary fisherman. Number 2. Eskimos in Mexico. Eskimos are the edible larvae and pupae of ants, commonly known as insect caviar in Mexico. Harvested from the roots of the agave or maguey plant, Eskimos are typically cooked with butter and spices, then served in tacos or omelets. They have a nutty, buttery flavor with a slightly crunchy texture. Number 1. Sanakji, South Korea. Sanakji is a live octopus, typically served with sesame oil and soy sauce. The octopus is chopped into small pieces while still alive, and the pieces wriggle on the plate, creating an interactive dining experience. Chewing is essential, as the suction cups can still stick to your throat if not consumed properly. It's a popular delicacy in South Korean seafood markets and is said to be best enjoyed fresh.
These are the fastest animals on Earth. Number 1, Usain Bolt, whose maximum speed is 43.9 kilometers per hour. Number 2, Greyhound. Greyhound dog breed is the fastest dog breed in the world, whose maximum speed is 72 kilometers per hour. Number 3, Puma. This is the most flexible cat, which can run at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. Number 4, the Roadrunner. This bird can sprint at a speed of 32 kilometers per hour. Number 5, Anna's Hummingbird. This small, colorful bird can fly at a speed of 98.3 kilometers per hour. Number 6, Cheetah, which runs at a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. Number 7, Black Marlin. It swims at a speed of 130 kilometers per hour, which is the fastest in the sea. Number 8, Mexican free-tailed bat. It flies at a speed of 160 kilometers per hour. Number 9, Golden Eagle. Its maximum speed is 320 kilometers per hour. Number 10, Peregrine Falcon. This peregrine falcon is the fastest animal on Earth, which can fly at a top speed of 390 kilometers per hour.
Animals that ended up facing brutal endings in the wild. Number 1. A pack of wild dogs got their paws on a rabbit that was still alive, and none of them were willing to let the others have it. What followed was a violent pulling match, each dog ripping at a different part like family members fighting over the final piece of food. Number 2. This is the way a mother opossum keeps her young ones safe by carrying them on her back as she travels. But a fox spotted a chance to grab an easy meal and snatched one of the babies right off her back like it was a snack bar. With no way to change what happened, the mother pressed on to protect the ones still clinging to her. Out in the wild, survival never pauses for anyone. Number 3. A family of ducks was swimming without a care, and then a huge fish struck like it came from nowhere, pulling one of the ducklings straight under the water. For a brief moment, it managed to escape the grip. But that freedom didn't last because moments later the fish grabbed it again and pulled it down for the last time. Number 4. Everything seemed calm for an octopus gliding through the water until a moray eel burst out from a hidden crack in the rocks. In an instant, the peaceful moment was gone, and the eel yanked its prey into the darkness to finish the job where no one could see.
These are 3 creatures that can regrow their body parts, and the last one will blow your mind. Number 1, axolotl. The axolotl is a creature that can regrow not just its arms and legs, but also parts of its heart, spinal cord, and even its brain. The most shocking part is that it heals perfectly without leaving any scars. Number 2, starfish. A starfish can regrow its lost arms. In some cases, a whole new starfish can grow from just a single arm, which is why this fact is truly mind-blowing. Before I show you the last one, if you're not an alien, then like this video and subscribe to the channel. Only good humans can do it. Aliens won't. Number 3, crab. A crab can regrow its lost claws and legs. This regeneration usually happens during its molting process. That's why even after an injury, a crab can slowly heal and become whole again.
5 animals that never get lost. With the number 1 animal uses a cosmic cheat code that puts Google Maps to absolute shame. Number 5, the pigeon. Pigeons can find their way home from 1,000 miles away in total darkness. They utilize low-frequency sound waves and a literal built-in GPS, microscopic iron particles in their beaks that detect Earth's magnetic fields. Meanwhile, humans still get lost trying to find their car in a shopping mall parking lot. Number 4, the dung beetle. These beetles literally roll balls of waste in a straight line without looking forward. How? Scientists proved they navigate using the Milky Way galaxy. They are the only known insects to use stars for direction. Talk about keeping your eyes on the stars and your hands in the, well, poop. Number 3, salmon. Born in a tiny freshwater stream, salmon travel thousands of miles out into the vast open ocean for years. Yet they find their exact childhood stream to spawn. They navigate using Earth's magnetic fields, then switch to a hypersensitive chemical memory, literally smelling their way home through billions of gallons of water. Number 2, the sea turtle. Sea turtles travel thousands of miles across the trackless open ocean, only to return to the exact beach where they hatched decades earlier. They accomplish this by memorizing the unique magnetic signature of their birthplace. It's a flawless biological homing beacon that ensures they never miss a family reunion. Before we jump in the next one, which would you rather have as a pet? Hit like for cats, hit subscribe for dogs, and if you want both, comment heart. Number 1, the monarch butterfly. Fly 3,000 miles to a specific Mexican forest they've never even seen. It takes 4 generations to complete this annual migration loop, meaning great-grandchildren use a time-compensated sun compass and inherited magnetic genes to pinpoint the exact tree their ancestors left.
5 futuristic vehicles you can only experience in China. China isn't just building cars anymore, it's building the future. And number 1 might completely change how people travel forever. Number 5, driverless street cleaning vehicle. In several Chinese smart cities, autonomous street cleaners patrol the roads without a human driver. Using AI, cameras, and sensors, They detect litter, avoid obstacles, and clean streets around the clock. When they're full or running low on battery, they automatically return to a charging station without anyone touching the controls. Number 4. Driverless delivery van. Ordering online in China can mean your package arrives in a vehicle with no driver at all. These autonomous delivery vans navigate real city streets using cameras, LiDAR, and AI. Once they arrive, customers unlock a secure compartment using a smartphone app and collect their package in seconds. Number 3. Apollo Go Robotaxi. Imagine calling a taxi and nobody is sitting behind the steering wheel. That's exactly what the Apollo Go Robotaxi offers in multiple Chinese cities. The fully autonomous vehicle safely handles traffic lights, pedestrians, and busy intersections while passengers simply sit back and enjoy the ride. Number 2. BYD Yangwang U8. The Yangwang U8 looks like a luxury SUV, but it performs tricks that seem impossible. Its 4 independent electric motors let it spin 360 degrees in place like a tank. Even more incredibly, if trapped in deep floodwater, it can temporarily float and move through the water, giving passengers valuable time to reach safety. Number 1. Yihong EH216 Flying Taxi. The Yihong EH216 isn't a helicopter. It's a fully autonomous flying taxi. Powered by 16 electric propellers, it takes off vertically, flies without a pilot, and lands automatically at its destination. Passengers simply buckle in, choose where they're going on a touchscreen, and let the aircraft do the rest. It sounds like science fiction, but in China, it's already becoming reality.